Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to Villarreal have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Parejo! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
Oh, that is a bit special. Villarreal have an early lead. Good start. Guti goes looking. And he's going long. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Guti puts his foot on the gas. Torres gets on the end of it. Gets it upfield. Trigueros. Foyt. Raul Albiol. Foyt. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He's there to receive it, and Torres! In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Capu. Foyt. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's played him through. And he's shown him at shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Beckham to take it as usual. Up to meet it! Knocks it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pinged forward. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Tries to dink it in, and it's got through. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. Kroos! Oh, great save, real class.
Tony Kroos sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Capoue. Capoue drives it forward. Griezmann. Guti. Now it's Griezmann. Gets into some space. Capoue. 60 minutes played. Chip through. Beckham. Beckham plays it forward. Over to the left. Shot at goal! Back of the net! And he's off the mark. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Isak is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Villarreal are making a change now. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Coquelin. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played into space out wide. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Just brushed off the ball there. Beckham. Trigueros. Parejo. Trigueros. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Isak. And here's Griezmann. Isak. Isak! Oh! what a hit! What a hit! A finish of true class! And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So now the difference is 3. Piqué cuts it out. Puyol. And that's that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. They've played it short. And here's Kroos. There's the cross. Guti gets good distance on it. So his contractual situation is sorted. An extension agreed. Vinicius Junior tries lifting it over, looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Messi. And Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Modric tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Toni Kroos. Lucas Vazquez. Gets wrestled off the ball. Toni Kroos. Guti. That's a good ball to big chance! And they've been caught out here. Messi plays it back. Has a pop! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And it's Toni Kroos. Gets the better of his man. Can he? And the shot! Tries to get it clear. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Beckham, got a shot away! Oh, brilliant, just brilliant!
And listen, when you've got somebody of his calibre in your team, then your chances are always pretty good. And they've gone one up again with such a super goal that sets them up perfectly now for the rest of this second half.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Throw it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Guti gets it away. Tries a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Messi. It has got, goes for goal! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Simplicity itself.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So here comes a substitution. So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Just brushed off the ball there. Modric tries to switch the play. And the counter is on. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. So I hope it's nothing serious. Benzema. Now it's Hazard. He's had Benzema! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. He's had a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Nacho battles to win it back. Rafael Varane. Lucas Vazquez. Toni Kroos. Lucas Vazquez. Ball's gone out of play. Rafael Varane. And here's Isco. And help's available out wide. Now it's Isco. Ball is over the line. Modric shapes to shoot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Varane does well to read it and intercepts. Casemiro. Lucas Vazquez. Toni Kroos. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side.